great work by me. I just crashed OBS. So we're midway through day 2. This is day 2, part 2. Fun. OBS crashed. And in crashing, I had to restart the stream. So I might just quickly jump onto the existing stream. Go to OBS crashed, live stream restarted. And I'll do the link for that one. There we go. Fun times. So we've got, so far through day 7, I've got a bunch of coding done. We've got this nice transparency effect now, thanks to Maxim. Showed that it's possible to have a transparent background on there. Very excited about that, because I didn't know we could do that. So now we don't have to have the green screen effect, which I like. But in doing so, I've got the title bar up there. In a rush now to get version 1.0 out the door. So I need to, so the aspect ratio, I can check that one off. Revisiting the animations. So I want to have the animations screen. The animations here, I've got one for thank you, got one for hello, one for hello. So I want to have, what are the main things people will say? What are common sayings someone would say on stream? And then on the whiteboard, the fade in, fade out effect, and then the fonts. That should bring me to the end of the day. Today is the last day of coding, I'm hoping. And then tomorrow, release. I'm wondering if that is it working? I'm just checking the previous stream. So the previous stream cut out around about there. I'm not quite sure what happens with that one. I think I have to stop it. That one there. I'm not sure how to stop it. I don't know what I've done. OBS crashed. What am I doing? I don't know. This streaming thing, all new to me. I'm learning it as I go. So, what are the things people mostly say? Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. That's when they start interacting. Thanks for the follow. I think we change it to, so instead of being thank you, we'll have thank you for, thanks for. That way it won't trigger for other reasons. Other shout out to. So we'll say settings, animations. Or hello. This little guy looks good. So we got a few waving emojis, waving ones. Hello. It should have done a wave. Should have done hello wave. There we are. Hello Taha Tuna. I think it might be still loading the animation. Hello, hello, hello. So the Kenny is loading. When I say thank you, that's the previous one. I'll restart it. When I say thank you, that's the previous thank you message. So it's defaulting to so I'll override it for now. If items are empty. Hello, how are you? And thank you should trigger an animation. Thank you should trigger an animation. It's not loading. Still loading them from there. Settings. Load default animation triggers. Load default items. So I just want to load the default ones because I'm working with what happens on the default. Settings. Animations. So when I say, thank you for subscribing. Thanks for subscribing. There we go. So those animations working. Now if you say shout out to blah, blah, blah. Shout out to. Shout out to. So if I do a shout out, I want it to be like a maybe like a celebration. Triggers are shout out to. Just going to check YouTube what's happening with that last stream, whether it's picked up that I'm no longer streaming. So yeah, for some reason it thinks I'm still, so it crashed on this one. I don't actually know how to stop it. How to stop live stream after crashes, YouTube. End stream. End stream. Just double checking. Yeah, Maxim, hello again. I crashed OBS and then it didn't stop the stream properly, so I'm just trying to learn how to stop the stream, and I think I finally got it. So at one stage I had 2 streams. Yes, now I've only got the 1 stream. I've jumped over, now I'm on to, so we've called it a day with the aspect ratio. It's working really well, and I really appreciate your help with that one. I'm defaulting to the code that I had before with the green background and the title. And then the ability now is in the settings to change it to transparent background. So then I can go transparent. I'm going to just keep the title up there for now, and you can crop that out in OBS. But for usability, I think it's going to default to green. Don't know. But right now I'm jumping onto revisiting the animations. I think I'm running out of time to do fonts, so I'll be doing the fade in and fade out. Ah, cool. Hello again, Maxim, then. So I got a shout out. I want to have this one. This one here. So when I say shout out to, just got a few different animations there. The other things people say, welcome to. Welcome to. What animate like? Welcome. It's another wave one, isn't it? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Settings, animations. What else would be representative of a welcome? I'm gonna grab another drink. I feel like I'm running out of time today. So definitely fonts was a nice to have for version 1. Scrapping it from version 1.0. Getting these animations working is my task I'm working on at the moment. And then fade in, fade out. That's kind of an important part of my vision with it, so I really want to have that working. Because it needs to be dynamic. And these default animations are important. So if I say welcome to, what's nice representative of like a welcome? We got the little penguin saying welcome over here. Welcome to the stream. Testing the welcome to trigger again. That's annoying. Open door, I don't know. Walking in. Like swag. I like the swag one. Swag. Yeah. Welcome. Maybe we do go, instead of hellos, feel like the kitty waving. So that it'll be triggered when I say like welcome to. Yeah, the animations weren't fading in and out before because I couldn't have too much transparency because it was acting weird. But those are things that I can be adding to it now, Maxim. But we've got animation. So now when I say hello, it's no longer going to trigger Kenny. But when I say hello and welcome to the stream, then it's gonna, so welcome to is gonna be the trigger. Happy and love can go. Let's go. Let's go. So it does hyphenate it. Let's go. Let's go. Strong. This guy. Launch. Ah, little koala. Koala on a rocket. Probably not going to do that. Still got Kenny in there. I don't want Kenny in there. So if I say let's go, they'll trigger a rocket or a bear. Not sure I like the bear. So remove the bear. Rocket. Hype train. That's. I should move them over as you can see them. And hype, even just hype. Yeah. The only other thing is just, like, I know that frog is questionable. So there's ones in there that I have to be careful. I've still got Kenny. Oh, yeah, because I've got placeholders. Oh, that's the welcome to. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Well, that's just a placeholder. Let's go. Remove the placeholder. This is through Tenor keyboard. Tennor keyboard. I was using Giphy, but they've introduced it. They're slowly rolling out plans where it's going to cost $2,000 a year to subscribe to it. Let's go. I like that. That's hype. Excited? Excitement? I like that one, but what's happening at the bottom there, I don't know. Excited. Hyperactive. Hehe. I want to see what that one looks like. Let's go. What are the commonly used? Already got thanks for. Gaming specific, good game. Be right back. Be right back. Can't use the Reddit one as a default, wouldn't think. Be right back. Might just trigger it normally, see what it looks like. Be right back. Which one did I like? Be right back. Sometimes it has to load it. Be right back. And that should work. Be right back. Be right back. Back soon. Coming back. Maxim, do you limit them? I see much more on 10. Yeah, I've limited it to 5, and I've got that in the back end. To get onto my server, I need to VPN in. To VPN in, I need to disconnect my OBS again, so I'm avoiding doing that. Be right back. But that's actually a good point. Maybe I could just go straight to tenor. Tenor GIF. And then I just paste the URL in. Be right back. I'm using the stickers. Yeah, it's a bit easier than just being limited to 5. With the animation, the captions still show. In a future version, I'm going to allow, make an interface for modifying where the captions will show up, where the animations will show up on the stream. So at the moment it's full screen, because when I say thanks for, I want that animation to be full screen, but others don't need to be full screen. But for version 1.0, we got another South Park one. Be right back. Stickers. That's not actually animated, is it? Copy. One thing I have learnt about tenor keyboard is the naming, the way they name. So if I replace this with an I, What the Car, that game the kids have been enjoying playing. This is from a game that the kids like to play at the moment. I like the idea of a coffee cup. I might revisit Let's Go. Stickers. There's a bunch of them past 5, isn't there? That's aggressive. And then we had a revisit welcome. Welcome, stickers. Waving. I'll be back. Good. Oh, yeah, I could do. I'll be back. Like. Welcome to waving. Stickers. Did you know you can press Shift Control Arrow to enter multi-cursor mode? I've never played around with multi-cursor mode. I'll have to check it out. At the moment I want to check this welcome to one, whether the animation goes all the way up the screen. I like that. So when I say, you say hello and welcome to the stream, this guy will float all the way up. Multi-cursor mode. Control Shift Arrow. And then I can change multiple things. Ah, cool. Yep. I didn't know I could do that. Well, done that by accident in the past and then not known how I've got to it. Learning a lot from you today, Maxim. Do I want to revisit any more? Thank you will be revisited, and shout out to. Shout out is like a yelling motion, but not aggressive. Oh, that guy works. So you reckon I can do that? Do that. Do that. Control, shift, down, down. Yeah, doesn't that make life easier? At the moment, adding GIFs is just a matter of searching for it on Tenor. But ideally in the future, if this takes off and it's a product I want to build, then you'll be able to add URLs. And so this interface will change in a future version where you'll be able to change the size and the transition, and then also upload your own image or upload your own thing. Control I to indent. Yeah, so to answer the question, I think you're asking, we can search for it and add it, but only the URLs that are in Tenor GIF. All the ones I was just doing then, shout out. So I want to do shout out. I want to see what this one looks like. Shout out to, and see what that looks like. Is that a bit much? Could be. I don't know how these are going to be received. Whether they're a bit too much. But the whole idea of this app is just to be dynamic. So we say thank you, and I've made it as easy as possible to turn them off and edit the things. Thank you. Giddy sticker. Why I did that? Gotta be something a bit more exciting for thank yous. Bananas. That's a good one. Thank you. So control I. Ah, yeah, okay. Okay, I'm learning my way around Xcode. Like I've been doing this for a year on Xcode. What am I drinking here? I am drinking... how can I show you? Today I'm on G Fuel. I think it's American drink, this one particularly. Usually have like a Monster or something, but I felt like something a bit sweeter. But they're energy drinks. Take a break, take a short break. I think that's it for the preset ones. Let me just check. That's an idea, instead of doing the URLs individually. So I've got thank you for, and that shows an animation. And another thank you for. Thank you for, and then the animation shows. What I might do, last time I tried to, I'm going to delete them in OBS, because last time I tried to do it in OBS, that's what caused the crash. So if it does crash again, I'm probably going to end up streaming for the day. But if it doesn't crash, captions. No, it's acting weird. I can't seem to add captions today. Oh, here we are. Nope, disappeared. Delete. Yes. Add. I think I was playing around too much with the captions on screen during this stream. I'm really worried this will... Nah, I can't. Something's not working properly with OBS. I can't add captions on the screen. I want to see what it looked like full screen. Shout out to will show an animation. That works well. Welcome to. Hello and welcome to the stream. Let's go. That one's loading. I like that. Let's go, and then add some more text so that I can see a longer animation. Never say, be right back, I'll take a short break. I was going to put customize its own tab. We might keep that there like that. Running low on time to get this released. So clean up, revisit animations. Nice with the nice guy. Let's see. My only issue is if I put words in there like nice, it's going to be triggered too many times. So for the default ones, I'm trying to do ones that will only be triggered like when you say thank you for, so that's an actual phrase that will have to be triggered. I've been testing it and I had like love in there and happy in there and sad, and it just kept popping up all the time. Just remembered I've got to restore I'll just save it and load it so that it forces it to save to user defaults. Settings, animations. Yeah, so these are now the ones that are in user defaults. So why wasn't it saving then? It's in caption settings. Yeah, so in caption settings, I need to caption settings save. That was when I enabled and disabled it. Also got a toggle here. Caption settings, save. And I have a sheet somewhere. Caption settings, save. I'm going to release it through, did that build? So this is my second Mac OS app. The last one didn't do all that well because I don't think people are looking in the Mac OS App Store. So on launch, this is going to be a took too long to compile error. I knew it. So I'm going to create a landing page for it tomorrow. Today I'm hoping to finish up all the coding. I know the issue. We've got a So I'm going to create a landing page for it tomorrow, and I've got the domain names registered, and I'm hoping to capture keywords live captions for OBS and captions for OBS. So I think this one is more, it's going to be led by search engine optimization, looking in Google. Oh, that was empty. That shouldn't be empty. Yeah, there's no one in the Mac OS App Store. I don't think people are looking through the App Store, and the fact that you can't seem to advertise in the App Store suggests that Apple don't really have people going into the App Store. Animation view. So we have captions, save, and then the other part, there was another setting when I load up the sheet. I had it in there. Caption settings, save. I'm not quite sure that it's saving properly. Animations. Welcome to test 1, 2, 3. So let's see if that saves. Settings. Didn't save it. I think it's reloading the settings all over again, which it shouldn't be doing. Suggests it's not saving properly because it's loading the default items. So there's no items. Caption settings. Because it's not saving or loading correctly. Ah, I've got load default items still there. Why would you not be? Settings, animations, test 1, 2, 3. That's in there now. Didn't expect that. As save. In terminal, how to reset all user defaults for an app. To reset all user defaults for a specific app in terminal, you can use defaults delete command, and then the app identifier. I'm not quite sure if there's any sensitive information in that screen, but I will turn that off just so I don't show any keys or something. There we are. Terminal. What was it? Defaults delete. Let's see what happens for the default setup of this one. Settings, customize, animations. I should have actually, oh, look at that, the text didn't work. Reset all the defaults again. I added a custom animation in there. Settings, settings. So yeah, that all resets. Let's delete them, a bunch of them. Reload it. Confirm that it is saved. It didn't save. Okay, so deleting it and adding it. I need to save it on delete. Remove word. Caption settings. Save. Remove GIF URL index. Save. Add trigger. Save. Settings. Remove, remove, remove. Settings. I think my computer's running a bit weird because it's just running out of RAM or something. That didn't save it, that didn't do it, that didn't do it. Remove. So the part that I did remove, when I do that, it triggers save. Add animation trigger window, animation triggers. We'll have remove animation trigger, caption settings, save. That's wrong. Settings, animation view. Remove animation trigger. Caption settings, save. Add animation trigger, save. Okay. Settings. Good. We have that doing what's expected. Default, it's showing the captions wrong, so I need to show it the live captions. had music off for some reason. I don't know how long that's been off for. Wait, I can test this. I've removed it, haven't I? Clear the defaults. Load it up. Reset to the correct one. And watch this. Hello, Baysatch, and welcome to the stream. It works. Lost my train of thought. Release when I'm thinking that this is the last part that I'm building, the revisiting the animations and just making sure it saves back and forth. A little bit more of a cleanup, and then tomorrow is the day that I will be creating the app icon, creating the descriptions, setting up a website for it, and doing the SEO side of things. So I think today's the last day of coding. I think, really regret doing it, but I think good enough is good enough. Yeah, that's. I think good enough is good enough. The fade in, fade out was something that I really wanted to get up and running, but how many languages can the speech recognition detect? Let me show you. All of them. I think it's all of them. So the issue that I've got at the moment is user defaults need to initialize the when I load it up, the default text is broken. I want it to go to the first style. Scale effect. So on subtitle view, right now there's no Klingon, and it can't do any translations at the moment. It can understand Khmer language. No. It's just the default what SwiftUI can detect. So at the moment I'm going to turn off the all fade effect. Might replace that with opacity now that I can do that. Does that work? Yeah, it kind of fades out. And then that is only for that one. So there's no transitions for any of the other styles. Styled subtitle view. This is a test. So that's just a transition in and out. Resetting it. And I do like how it fades in and out. Just thinking whether, because if I want to have that functionality and I want to have the green screen as an option, so when it's transparent it works well. Green screen's kind of obsolete, but if they do select green screen, that fade out's not going to work properly. So I want to be able to turn that on and off. Back to scale effect. I'm going to turn off opacity. So this will zoom in and out. Well, it should have. So it zooms up. Nope. Maybe it's already fading in and out. This is a test. Yeah, it's already fading in and out. I guess that's because showing words, when I'm setting that, that's with animation. So that's why that is fading in and out. So that was already acting. Is it linear? Let's check on transparent. What do you mean? Oh. But it's just with animation. It's ease in, out, I think, by default. Bouncy. I didn't. What does bouncy look like? Oh, I like that. Because then that makes the bubble pop up a bit more. You might be onto something. You should just be coding this. At this stage, you're providing half of the features. But I like how it bounces on the speech bubble. That looks really effective. And then I wonder what this looks like. Not as effective. Oh yeah, kind of works. Then we got boring captions. But boring captions doesn't have many effects. Because they're boring. Now I want to default to caption settings. Outline color will be clear. So blue. Let's see. Reset defaults. Restart. Do you ever talk to yourself while coding? I've been doing a lot of talking to myself while coding. Okay, so what I want to do is go white, clear, or stay black. Set default values. So I've already got the option to set default values. What I want to do is what do I call it? This is where my bad memory causes me issues. Preset captions, I did change it. So the default style, what I want to do is just set all of the settings. We've got text color, text highlight color. Computer's running laggy. I've got so much going on. This is where that multiple cursor thing would come in handy. Text outline color. Outline color. Text outline color. They're the ones that we're setting. And then we also have paragraph number of, there's some other settings that we're setting as well. Alignments. alignment is style.alignment. Font size. Subtitle group size. ID. So by default, should load all of the default settings from the first style. Let's see if that works. No, it didn't. It's not calling the set default values. If no data is saved, then we set the default values. See you later, Basehatch. Thanks for joining in. I'm winding up now shortly anyway. I think this is pretty much the end of the coding, if this works. That worked. Let me just double check. All the default values. I'll close it first. So by default, it would show that one. I can change it to that one. I can change it to that one. I can customize all of the settings. They all work now. All of the animations work. All the settings work. Gotta have a think about how that is treated. Transparent. Start off with green. I was going to have a guide how to import it into OBS by green screening it, but as it turns out, there's the option to do a transparent window, which is good. But I think that's pretty much it. I've had to scrap a few things. So day 7, let's call that a day. I've scrapped doing the features for the fade in, fade out. The fonts, like these are things that can come in a future version if it takes off. So that's all of the coding done for the app, I think. And that's pretty much a shippable product, I think. There's one more issue which I remember popping up. When I closed that, I wanted to terminate the whole app. Oh yeah, I did that, didn't I? So one last thing. Content view. This is supposed to show up a window delegate. Window delegate for close window prompt not working. How does boring look on transparent? Settings, everything's running very laggy. This is what it looks like on transparent. Let me restart it. hello, this is a test. And we do transparent. That's how it looks on transparent. So it's got a background stroke. Green. Claude. I noticed a few potential issues with your window delegate implementation. Let me fix this for you. Changed window will close to window should close. Added a return false. Made the window delegate property a let instead of a variable. Will that work? Copy. If I just replace it all. Boring as promised, that's right. Close. No, it's still not doing it. With the code you provided, it's still not prompting to close. Implement to app delegate. Show a message box to close. And then terminate like that. Will that work? Because it looks like it's actually overriding the window delegate. Close. Are you sure you want to quit? Application should terminate after last window closed. We don't want that. Window will close. Can I do that? Broken. But what I wanted to do was have a prompt that pops up before it closes. Are you sure you want to quit? Quit. So that one, no, from this method return true. You're I want the dialogue, so what I'm trying to do is get the dialogue to appear, but it's a nice to have at the end of the day. So this is the main window. When that's closed, it terminates the program. Window will close. We want the pop-up to display when someone closes the window, but if user clicks cancel, window doesn't close. If user clicks quit, the app terminates. I feel like it needs, from a user experience, it needs to have a prompt to close. Because if you're on stream and you accidentally do close it, I want it to have like a backup. But that works as expected now. So if you accidentally just close it, there's always a prompt to say, you sure you want to close? There we go. So I think that's it. That's the app done. Might make a few little changes here and there, but tomorrow I will be launching it. Works well. I'm happy with that. So yeah, that was 7 full days of development. And today I apparently wrote 141 lines of code. Quit. Thank you very much for your help today, Maxim. I think you wrote half the code. Saeed, thank you for the good luck message. This is going to be a little bit different. So usually when I release an app, you get big uptick and then a bit of like you release it to the App Store and it promotes it on the App Store for a while and then it disappears for 6 months and then reappears after a while. This is a little bit different because I'll be creating a website, a landing page, launching onto the App Store, and the landing page will link to the App Store. So it's a bit more heavier on the SEO side of things. And then also while I'm on stream and talking and chatting and people ask, hey, what's the subtitles you're using? Then I can direct people. One other thing I've got to do is add a watermark in there. So I might think about that tomorrow. That might be maybe this is, I call this done with development. Tomorrow is the marketing day to launch it, and the watermark might be the promotion for it. So like when I'm on stream and subtitles are coming up, there's a watermark with the URL of liveautocaptions.com, and people like make some viral growth. I don't know. But thank you very much for tuning in. Been a big development day, and I'm very happy with the outcome. Thank you again for your help.